Hey, welcome back to Magic City Entertainment. Hopefully, you guys are doing great today, because I know I am. But before we hop into this video, I want to say thank you for all the people that are subscribing, watching the videos, liking them. I truly appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. So, without further ado, let's hop into this review. So, recently, a new game has come out, Rogue Company. And it's not as great as I thought it would be. I waited for this game for months, on top of months, on top of months. It was in beta for what's it called? For the PC, and you can get it on PlayStation. But in order to get invited to the closed beta, either you buy the game. You have $15, comes with I think like three operators, and then you have $30 one that comes with like four, yeah, I think it was four, and then some coinage. And then $50 is you get all the operators, get a whole bunch of special stuff, I think like costumes, stuff like that. Then you get some other stuff. I was really contemplating about getting it too. I was like, man, I really want to play this game. I was telling my friend, I'm like, dude, I really want to play this game, but I'm not trying to spend $15. It's going to be free to play pretty soon. And it's funny because literally the day it dropped, me and my friend was just talking about it. We're like, man, which Rogue Company was out so we can play it? And it came out that same day. So I downloaded it and everything. I was excited. I was super excited to play it. Then when I started playing it, I run into a few things that I'm just not a fan of. Here's one of them. One of them is that the player base is horrible. They're horrible. Literally, I had maybe like 5 matches where I'm playing and my teammates just leave because we're losing. They leave. They literally just leave. I'm like, what? And then you have a option to put surrender or no. Like, what? No. So there was a few matches of that was really annoying. That's really annoying. They don't have a lot of game modes, you know. They only have like 3. I'll get into that in a second. But yes, the player base is not very good. They're not. Now, if you play with randoms, you can either get lucky enough to have randoms who know how to play the game the correct way, and if you don't, you're screwed. I'm sorry, you really are. Like, there's a certain method to the game you have to play. Now, if you play with a squad of 4 people, you should be straight. You honestly should be okay. You know, yeah. So it's a 4v4 type of game. Not a battle royale. It's like Uncharted, basically, in a way. How Uncharted had that multiplayer, it's kind of like Uncharted. But they only have 3 game modes. They have one where you it's like almost like bomb. Basically, you have a bomb and you try to take it to the other opponent's side to blow it up. Okay, or just kill all the enemies before the time runs out. In another mode, it's kind of the same thing, but without a bomb. But you're still arming it and doing the same thing, trying to kill everybody before the time runs out, or plant the bomb, or defuse it. And then they have one that's like team deathmatch, you know. And this is my other problem with the game, is that there's not a lot of modes to choose from. It does take a while to, say for instance you want a new operator, you want to try a new operator. It takes a long time. You have to play a lot of matches, like a lot of matches. And I was not about to do that. I uninstalled this game just because how bad it was. Like, it's not a bad game. It's just not a game for me. I waited so long for it. I was hyped for it. And then when I played it, there was just some things I'm just like, yeah, this is enough for me. So the other thing that I really didn't like was that, so these maps, they're pretty big. And I'm not a fan of allowing them to run all the way around. So say you start in the beginning, right? And someone literally will run all the way around that whole map just to flank you from the back. You can be shooting at the people in front, and then you get shot from the back, and you're like, wow, you telling me this person ran all the way around just to flank? Yeah. And it just kind of messes the whole game up. Like, the flow of the game just doesn't feel very good. It's like, dang, then I gotta look over my shoulder behind my back while I'm shooting people in front of me. That shouldn't have been allowed. It should have been like, it should have been blocked off. Like, you couldn't go there. You can only go a certain way, you know. Like, maybe you can still come from the back, but maybe from the side, not completely from the back. But I'm telling you, they ran all around the map just to get me. That's what they did. It was like that in every single match I played. I was like, nah, man, this isn't it. Like, sometimes you do have fun with this game. I'm not saying it's not fun. I believe it's fun if you play with friends. If you play it by yourself, you're not gonna have a greater time. That's me personally. Other people may have different opinions. For me, I just didn't have a good time with it. I was like, you know, not feeling it. What was else? What else? There was something else. I just was. Oh, the time to kill is extremely fast. Like, it's fast. If you don't shoot before them, you're gonna die. That happened so many times. So many times. Like, I would shoot and they would shoot faster than me. Really? So I would die. Yeah. And that's why a lot of people quit. A lot of people quit the game because they died really quickly. And I think you get, like, depending on the rounds, you get like 6 rounds and they get overtime and stuff like that if it's tied. So you get a lot of chances to actually get kills and downs and stuff like that. But it just wasn't fun after a while. Like, I played it for like a good, let's see, 5-6 hours. And it just kept, the same things just kept happening. I was like, yeah, man, this is really annoying. It was really making me really mad. I was really mad because I'm like, how are they allowing these people just to run all around the map? Literally, they ran all around the map just to get people. It's really annoying, and it's very cheesy in my opinion. Maybe one day I will try it again if they eventually end up fixing these issues, but I'm not sure if they will. I'm not really sure if they will. And the gameplay itself doesn't feel very smooth. Some guns are slower to aim down, so you're most likely just gonna be shooting hip fire. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people just hip fire. They don't even aim. So, and it seems like that's what all the guns really. All the guns are like that. Operators are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. The operators were probably the coolest thing about this game. Each operator has their own set of skills. It's almost like Rainbow Six, basically. Rainbow Six has their operators, and the operators have a certain special or ability or gadget that the other person doesn't have. And that's what this game has. It's about the same, honestly. They all have a special. The one I used the most was Anvil. He had like a riot shield, so he was pretty cool. The other one was the main girl. I forgot her name. I think it was Roman. I forgot. She had a special where you throw her bomb. Hers is kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie, hers is broken. So she has this sticky, almost like a sticky knife, basically. It's a bomb, and you throw it and it sticks. And if it stays there the whole match, it doesn't leave. Yeah, it doesn't leave. And literally, I remember one time I played as her, and I threw it down, and they were defusing the bomb, and they got blown up because they didn't see my bomb. It stayed there the whole time, even when I'm dead. You would think, all right, so when I die, it just disappeared. Nope, it stayed. That's kind of cheese, honestly. And half the time, you're not even looking down. You're looking forward. You don't have time to look down to see this thing. You're looking forward. So, it's not a bad game. You can have fun with friends, but if you play by yourself, you may not have the greatest time. With that being said, I'm gonna give Rogue Company review score of, wait for it, a 4 out of 10. It's just, they hyped this game up really bad. They did. When it first was announced, they hyped it up like it was the next big thing. Sadly, it was not. And it's crazy because a lot of people don't even talk about this game anymore. I remember when it was first announced, everybody was talking about it. Now, no one really talks about it. None. And I'm pretty sure on PC, it's probably even worse than on PlayStation. So, just keep that in mind. I mean, if you guys do want to try it out, it's free to play. So, you're not really losing anything out of it, you know. You're not losing any money or anything. So, if you definitely want to try it out, I recommend trying it out for yourself. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. And me personally, I was not a fan of it. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Magic signing out. Peace.